introduce Clifton Ryan. First off, thanks for that great introduction, Coach. Thanks for having me. I'm honored, because I haven't played a down since week 1 of the NFL season in 2010. And I've been out of the league twice as long as I was in the league. So for me, my career is a distant memory. So for the coaching staff and Coach Brady to bring me here today, it's a very honoring and humbling experience, and I'm very appreciative of it, because to be able to speak to the next generation of football players is a great opportunity. And hopefully today I can impart some words on you guys that you can carry forward on your journey, because football is a journey, being a college athlete is a journey that's not for everyone. So consider yourself fortunate to be in this room. I don't know if fortunate is the right word, because all of you guys earned the right to be in this room, and you got to earn the right to stay in this room each and every day. So don't ever get too down on yourself. Don't ever get too upset at yourself. Just try to get your best to maximize each rep every day, each opportunity every day that you get to be a Saginaw Valley Cardinal. Make the most of it, because this is a very storied football program. You guys play in one of the best conferences in the nation at any level of football, Division III, Division 1A, Division I, whatever. You guys play one of the toughest schedules in the nation. You guys play Ferris, Grand Valley, so you guys have great opportunities. So maximize it each day, not just on the football field, but in the classroom. One of my biggest regrets at State, I didn't take school serious enough. I was football, for many different reasons, because I'm from inner city Saginaw. I'm not gonna lie, when the academic staff told me how much I could make with my degree, I told them, I gotta focus on football, that ain't gonna cut it. But looking back, that was a major mistake. I should have put a premium on my education. I wasn't a bad kid, it's just being young, immature, not having people to tell me knowledge lasts forever. So whenever I get in a setting in a forum like this, I preach education. I preach education in my house. My daughter's an all-A student. She's in the art. She just got accepted to a gifted academy here in town. So really apply yourself in the books. Really make connections and relationships on campus. Join, if you have the time, join campus groups. Go to different campus events. These next 2, 3, 4, 5 years of your here on campus can set you up for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Because life is about relationships. It's more than just playing football. It's more than just going to the local kid party. Take advantage of all the opportunities that you have. I didn't do that. And that's why I shared that information when I'm in this forum, because I want to give young men like yourself the information that I wish that I had. I can sit up here and talk about the plays I made. You guys don't want to hear about that. Nobody want to hear about the 2 sacks I had against Michigan in 2004, and it's not going to do you any good. But I can tell you about the different experiences and the pitfalls that I had as a collegiate athlete and as a pro athlete. And you really have to form identity outside of football. That's another mistake I made. When the game ended, because the game ended for me abruptly. I had just signed a 2nd round tender in St. Louis, had just got a new agent. We trying to break the bank with the team. I was considered one of the best young D linemen in the NFL, so I'm seeing dollar signs. I had played in 49 straight games. I had started 30 games. So I'm thinking man, I'm about to get paid. This what you work your craft for to get that $8 million a year contract, because that was the rate at the time. D lineman was getting $8 million a year on the high end, on the low end $4 million a year, and then I started developing headaches. And I'm thinking it's just a stress account. I was in a position battle. That's a whole different story. So I didn't report it at first, and I ended up playing with a concussion for like 3 weeks, and didn't even know it. So another thing, if you guys ever experience headaches and you think you got a concussion, please report it. It's very serious. So once we got through that, I got put on IR, and I never played the game again. And it was heartbreaking, because I had invested so much time and energy and workouts and to be the best, and I felt like I was just hitting my stride, and it was all taken away from me. And I really didn't know how to handle it, because my whole life I told myself, I'm gonna play 10 years in the league or more, I'm gonna buy my mom a house, I'm gonna put my brother through college, I'm gonna get all this stuff that now really doesn't even matter, that I don't really even care about. And when it didn't happen, I thought it was the end of the world. So I walked through life for about 6.5 years. I put on 100 pounds. I was angry, I was bitter. I asked myself why every day. And the big reason I went through all that, because I never challenged myself to be more than a football player. And now that we got the more than the athlete movement with LeBron James, that's a big deal. You guys are more than football players. You guys are great individuals. You guys are multi-talented. So use all your talents. Use football as a platform to be the best student, the best person, the best son, the best brother, the best father, the best everything. Just be first-class man. And that's my goal every day, is just to be a first-class stand-up guy each and every day. And I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say to you guys. Can I open up the floor to questions? I like to do that.
Yeah.
I ran my mouth enough, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys got some questions, ask away.
You have a current job right now?
No, I'm retired. I'm fortunate enough to. That's another thing. Be smart with your money. You know, a lot of people don't like when I say that, but like, if I played all them years in the NFL, it was broke, you would talk shit about me. So you should celebrate me for playing all them years in the NFL. I don't work, but I volunteer a lot in the community. I'm a full-time dad. I'm on a Hall of Fame board for the county. I'm on a Hall of Fame board for my high school. I'm a member of the 4D club. And all that on top of being a father, that's my number one job. So when you guys have kids, man, I know hopefully it's a long time away. And go off yourself in fatherhood.
What's one of the hardest things that you had to go through in college that impacted you?
My first 2 years, not playing. You know, being a 4-star recruit, getting recruited by all these schools. You get to Michigan State. The coach who recruited me got fired 8 games into the season. We bring in this whole new staff from Louisville that I didn't choose to play for. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have went to play for Lloyd Carr in Michigan. So I didn't play my first 2 years, but we played Nebraska in the Alamo Bowl, and the guy who played in front of me got hurt. And that's why I say you don't waste a day. You keep building on each day, because you never know when your number is going to be called. And when I got in the game in that second quarter of the Alamo Bowl, I never left the field for Michigan State. Never missed a game after that. I started every game after that, and I was a 2-time captain. But those first 2 years was hard, but I stuck it out and I laid the foundation each day.
What separated you from the rest of the star athletes?
You want to be honest?
Yeah.
I was willing to die for it, man. Seriously. I didn't have much. I'm from the east side of Saginaw. You know, I'm from a broken home. You know, my father was murdered when I was 18. You know, two months before I got on campus, so I didn't have much. It meant a lot to me. That's why when it ended, it was so traumatic. You know, I don't know each person's situation, but that was my situation. You know, I had 2 brothers in prison. I had a younger brother coming behind me looking up to me, so I had to show my family a different way.
Did you ever end up taking care of your mom?
Yeah, I did. My mom cool. She good. You know, she real good. She too good.
What would you say the biggest difference was between college and the pros?
Discipline. At the pro level, everybody got skill. But everybody got the will to eat right. Everybody got the will to go home and get their rest after payday. Everybody ain't got the will to study extra film. Everybody ain't got the will to put the extra work in. You got to think. I was a 5th round pick, and even being a 5th round pick, when I signed my deal, I got 2 years worth of my mom's salary. That's a lot of money for a 23-year-old, and it really wasn't much compared to what other guys was making. But to go from walking on campus just 4 months ago to a 5-figure check after taxes. That's a lot of money. It changed people. Let me pause. Money don't change you. It enhances who you really were in the beginning. So the guys who really love the game, they still push forward. Guys who don't have that love and desire to be great, that weak mindset and the money end up ruining their career.
What's the first thing you bought when you signed your bonus?
Nothing. I put it in the bank.
Talk about a couple of the hardest working people or players that you've been around, and kind of maybe what separated them from other people.
To me, the hardest working guy I know is myself. Can I talk about me first? I mean, and I'm not being cocky. You know, to accomplish what I accomplished. Most people don't know this. I won 9 games total in high school. I won 9 games total in high school. We went 2-7, 2-7, 5-4. I still was considered one of the top recruits in the Midwest, one of the top recruits in the country according to some publications. So you know I put some work in if I was doing that. You know, this what it's called, hoodoo, whatever they call it, huddle, whatever. We had it, you know. I didn't know. This pre YouTube, you know, all we had was a couple sites, you know. So, and then I only played one bowl game in college. We had one winning season, and I was fortunate to get drafted, play multiple years in the league. So you had to have some type of drive to accomplish all that. Secondly, is my boy James Hall, who's a great friend and mentor. You know, when y'all on your iPhones or whatever y'all got, Google James Hall. You know, he's an inspiration. He was undrafted out of Michigan. He was a band kid, only played 1 year of high school football, got a scholarship, right? He took a scholarship to Michigan, played 5 years, won a national championship, went undrafted, ended up playing 10 plus years in the league. Now he's a father, a husband, working on a doctorate degree, just received his master's, and he's a special consultant to the owner of the San Francisco 49ers. He only reports to the owner. He doesn't report to anybody else. He reports to the owner. And this guy was a band kid, played 1 year of football, took a scholarship to Michigan, went undrafted. Like, I tell him, like, dude, if I ever get some big money, I'm gonna turn your story into a movie. And the last guy I would say is Blair White. Coaches told me that Blair White came in. I used to have a golf event here in town, and Blair White, mom, Vicky White, came to me and said, Blair should just quit football. I'm like, for what? You know, let him work through it. Blair White went from a skinny receiver from Newville Catholic Central to catching balls from Peyton Manning. Like, that's unheard of. You know, he went from scout team at State when I was there to captain to all Big Ten. He was an academic All-American. Now he'll have his own dentist practice. And he's going into the Saginaw County Sports Hall of Fame in November. he's a guy I respect and I admire because it's hard being a walk-on. It's hard being a scholarship guy. So I know it's hard being a walk-on because one thing about me when I played, there was 2 people I was trying to break every day of practice on scout team. A true freshman and a walk-on, because I knew once I took their heart, I was going to have an easy day in practice. So Blair really earned my respect, you know, and he's doing well. And the 2 most impressive things that I love about those guys and I admire about those guys, they have great post-football lives as fathers, businessmen, and husbands.
What made you choose Michigan State?
I believe the coach we had at the time, Bobby Williams, I believed in his dream. So I thought we could get us to the next level. And plus, we had like 7 Saginaw guys there. I didn't want to leave the state because I was a mama's boy, so it was between Michigan and Michigan State. And I thought Michigan State at the time was a better fit. You guys heard that, bro?
What's your best football memory?
Like a play or just in general?
Just like in general.
Being in a set like this, like my man keep cracking on Nate, like I miss stuff like that. You know, that's what football is all about, man. Bonding. That's what you gonna miss when you leave. I'm 35. I spend most of the time with an 11-year-old who thinks she's 18. or I'm by myself, or my mama calling me talking about, son, bringing me this. Man, like, y'all, this is the best years of your life. Like, maximize on every aspect of it. Don't waste no aspect of it. All my best friends are from college. I've been in their weddings, I'm godfathers to their kids. Like, it gets no better than this. I mean, from an athletic point. But life, as you grow and mature, life will get better. But this moment in time right here is amazing. Amazing. To be here with your brothers, practicing every day, goofing off. It's amazing.
Who was the most influential coach for you and why?
That's a tough one. Brian Baker, he's a D-line coach now at Alabama. He's one of the best D-line coaches in the country. He's coached everywhere. You know, he just allowed me to be myself. You know, I played for him in St. Louis, and they brought me in, and he was like, it's criminal we got you where we got you, but we're going to make up for it. He felt like I should have got drafted higher. I did too. And he allowed me a chance to prove it. He allowed me the chance to prove it. Like, I didn't know, he really believed in me. My first preseason game, I didn't think I was going to play that much. He put me in the first series, and I got my first tackle against Adrian Peterson. And I'm like, man, I belong here. And it was off and running after that.
Jerry? Murray? You have your hand up? Kevin, do you have a question?
Yes, the exact question I was going to ask.
That's it. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Thanks for having me.